On to other news now. The Africa Energy Indaba is currently underway in Sandton. Energy demand on the continent is expected to increase by 6%, while generation capacity is set to only rise a mere 1%. The delegates will discuss how Africa can reach the divide between power generation and supply. Our reporter Liabo Setho is at the exhibition hall basement, where she's interacting with energy suppliers. Liabo, thanks for joining us. The continent clearly has significant energy challenges. What sort of solutions are being discussed, and who are you talking to there?
Good afternoon, Nompu. You are absolutely right about the challenges that the energy is currently facing, ranging from energy supply demand, energy supply constraints. We know that from very well. We suffered a whole lot of load shedding during the last year, but of course that has moderated and it has become better. But Nompu, you'll remember that when you have these kind of conferences where you bring in a whole lot of stakeholders, government, experts, private companies, upstairs normally you would find that there's a lot of talkings or conversations happening about how to make situations better. But what our viewers probably do not know is that downstairs there's normally an exhibition where the companies would probably bring down their products and market them downstairs. So the delegates, as they're engaging, they have the opportunity to come downstairs and to come see what is happening. I'm just going to show you a very small shot of an idea of what the exhibition hall looks like. You can see there's a Department of Energy. They're also exhibiting. And a couple of companies down this aisle there exhibiting. But as I was walking in Nompu, I was able to get hold of at least one exhibitor who was right on my right. It is Pure Light LED products. I see they've displayed their things on the table here. Let's move that can of Coke. And yes, they have displayed the products here, but I want Thabo Modale, who is part of Pure Light Products, to give us a bit of a brief overview of what they do and how they make lives of consumers or companies better with their products. Good afternoon, Thabo.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well, thank you. You work for Pure Light LED Products. What are they? And they don't look the kind of lights that I know from my house. How different are these?
This LEDs is a new product. We're trying to change from the old to the new ones. So now what we're trying to do is so that people can have less energy from the old LEDs that they were using before. So now what we're doing is the indoors and outdoors. So, but most of the people I see, they like it. So now that's why we're trying to advertise to people so that they can see. As we already started with, we've been doing for ABSA, Spa, Bidvest, National Crown, so most of the people, they like it.
Tell me, how much power can I save if I have a factory somewhere and I'm manufacturing bangles or watches and I decide to go the LED route? How much energy consumption can I save from my competitor?
The energy saver that you can get is 4 times from the old one to this one. 4 times you can get it.
So I would save 4 times the energy. Okay, and tell me a little bit more about other products that you do. I see you have a whole lot of rods down there that have some LED. How different are they? Okay, we'll just have to excuse Thabo, and so Zama can zoom into those lights that I'm talking about and you'll be able to see. Yes, Thabo?
Okay, the difference between these ones, this one is for the warehouse. They're using it for the warehouse, like it depends where or in the house, because we're doing the indoors and outdoors. This one is for the indoors, this one is for the outdoors. This one is the street lights, and then this one is for the house, like the ceiling, and it's a warm white. It's not hot, it's just warm. And it's saving a lot on especially electricity.
Okay, thank you very much, Thabo. Nompu, I must just point out to you something that I've observed while I was here at in Africa Energy Indaba is that compared to other years that I've been covering this, I've seen less exhibitors and I've seen less delegates. I spoke to some of the analysts to find out why that is. And the rationale that I found is that many companies are trying to cut down on costs. So this talks to the kind of economic constraints that not only the economy or the consumers, but also companies find themselves in. So if you are someone that is used to coming to these kind of events, you'd notice that there are far less people this time around. And I also spoke to Thabo earlier on, asking him how much it costs to be an exhibitor here, and he tells me that for 2 days they would have to, if you're a company, you'd have to spend around 20,000 rand to come here and advertise everything that you do. But during our crossings, or during our broadcast later on, around about 6 and at 4, I will be bringing you some more comprehensive stories about other things that have also happened during this Africa Energy Indaba. Nompu.
Thanks very much, Liabo. That's our reporter, Liabo Setho. She's reporting from the Energy Indaba in Sandton.